Hello everyone, my name is John Oluwaseyi. I'm a real estate consultant with Golden Homes South Africa. Golden Homes is one of the top real estate companies in South Africa. I specialize in property sales, so I only deal with property sales in and around Durban, also in anywhere in South Africa and in Africa as a whole. Well, my experience in real estate has been a wonderful one. I've been in the business for the past 9 years. There has been ups and downs, just like any other business in the country. The economy, the banks refusing bonds, So it's been a wonderful experience. And then my educational background in real estate actually been able to help me go through the difficult times in the business. So it's been a wonderful experience. And then, yeah. The real estate industry is just like any other industry. It's not an easy one, and also it's not a difficult one if you know exactly what you're doing. Like I've said, having a educational background in real estate, knowing exactly what it is to be a real estate consultant, I've been able to cope dealing with people on a daily basis. The basics of real estate, which is getting the stock. Getting the stock, which is actually getting the property, and then marketing the stock, showing the stock. Well, the stock, here is the property. So you get the property, you market the property, you show the property, and you sell the property. So those are the basics, So like any other industry, if you go back to the basics, then you get everything right. So basically, I cope by doing the basics of real estate. It's very simple. You just need to have a legitimate income. With a minimum income of about 15,000 Rand, like in South Africa, you should be able to afford a property worth about, let's say about 400,000. So it doesn't really matter where the property is, but then with income of about 15,000, you should be able to get a bond from the bank. Be it buy it in Imlazi or Kwamashi or in Durban CBD, Umbilo area, the Beria area, you will still find property for about 400,000, so you just need to have an income, a legitimate income, and a proof of your income to be able to buy a property. Well, it sounds easy to buy a property in South Africa, like I said earlier, with a legitimate income. With a minimum of about 15,000 Rand, you should be able to qualify for a bond. I think about 400,000 Rand worth of property. So it's so easy, but the problem here is that people lack information, So there are many people out there that actually qualify to buy properties, but they lack the information. They do not know that they can actually qualify for a bond. So I think the problem here is lack of information, and then this is one of the things we're trying to do to pass information across, especially to the youth. Because if we look at some part of Africa, it's not easy for you to get a bond. To get financed by the bank, So, but in South Africa, if you earn a legitimate income, you should be able to get a bond, and you should be able to buy a property with ease. So sellers, they need to choose a consultant who know exactly what they're doing. And also as a seller, you need to understand that the property sale itself, there are few things that determines the sale of a property, which I will say is the price, the condition, and the location of the property. If we look at a price as a seller, if you overprice a property, giving it to an agent to sell, it might be a bit difficult to sell the property. But then if you give an agent, a real estate consultant, a chance to actually do a proper valuation to know the worth of your property, it will be easier to sell the property, because as an estate agent, we will be able to give you the valuation, the market value of your property. With the condition, you also need to understand that the condition of your property determines how fast your property will sell, because you need to understand if your property is in a good condition. It will sell fast compared to when the property is in a very bad condition. And also the location as well. To sellers, we need to understand that your property is in Glenwood. You won't compare your property in Glenwood to the property in Mtlanga, because the location are two different. They are two different locations. So to sellers, we just say choose your consultant wisely, and then make sure that the property is well priced, the condition of your property is perfect, and the location. There's nothing you can do about the location, but the location determines the factors that will sell the property. Marketing your property. There are various ways of marketing properties. As a real estate consultant, we still use the old ways of the show house. You have, when you list your property today, we can actually have a show house on Sundays to show the property to the general public. We also have what we call CLS, Central Listed System, which we as Golden Homes also belongs to. The CLS is actually consists of the 10 biggest companies in Durban coming together to share mandates. So if your property is listed with us, we put your property on the CLS, and your property get more exposure. It gets exposure to about more than 200 agents and about 10 agencies in Durban. So it helps to sell your property very fast. Also, the social media. Social media is a very active platform that property can be marketed. So we can actually market your property on the social media. On our property website, which is our website, Golden Homes website, we can also market your property on the website. And there's some other various property websites like Property 24, Private Property, Gumtree, and some other property website as well. Friends and family, which is the first people that you actually have to market the product, the stock to. So friends and family, you have to contact your friends, your family. They might be looking for the same property. And your client, the people you're working with, you have to call them. We call them to let them know about this new property that just came into the market. So basically, that's a marketing strategy to sell your property. To choose an agent, you need to choose wisely, because you need to choose an agent that understands exactly what you want. Security wise, you need an agent that understands that security is your priority. You need an agent that understands that your kids goes to school here. You want to be close to the school. You need an agent that understands that you want to drive 5 minutes to work. You want to stay close to work. So you need an agent that understands these things. You need an agent that knows that you are buying a property to stay in. You are buying a property for investment purposes. So these things needs to be considered as an agent. So you need to choose wisely. You need to get an estate agent that understands exactly what you're looking for. Well, to buy a property, all you need to do is to contact me. I'm available 24 hours for all property inquiries, free consultation, advice, or any information that you need in regards to property. You can get me in my email. It's john@goldenhomes.co.za. john@goldenhomes.co.za. You can call me on 0780744729, and I'm also on WhatsApp 081 724-5007. For any property inquiries, any property advice, any information, if you want to buy property for investment, as a first-time buyer, you need advice on how to go about buying a property, feel free to contact me. I'm available, like I said, I'm available 24 hours. I'm on my cell phone, and I'm on my email, and I'm also on WhatsApp. My details is actually on the screen right now, so you can contact me, and then we can take it from there. Thank you.